Good morning for bees. How you doing this morning? It's a cool one here in Alberta. Alberta was named after a princess. Ooh, that's a dilly of a question. Why was she named, or why was Alberta named after a princess? Try to find that out. Do your best. Be your best. Be your best. Be your best. Be your best on the wall in the gym. This is something we're going to do today. We're going to look at a couple word problems in math. To be our best. We've taken a little bit of a hiatus. Hiatus is a little bit of a break from math. We needed a mental break in the math department and so forth. So we're going to do two videos today. One is about Geeta. She works at the garden center. Garden centers have opened up last weekend, and I just ordered yesterday? I ordered some garden soil. And so forth. So ordered some garden soil, took some garden soil from my garden. It was the vermipostings over the years that I've put in my garden. So I put it over in your guys' garden in front of the school there this past weekend for Mrs. Mackenzie. So she's got some new planters. If you see new planters out there, those are the work of her husband. So we thank him very much for that. And Mrs. Mackenzie on the other side of the school in the other grade 4 classroom. Yeah, I do all the 4 MAs for martial arts students. The MAs. All right. But that's enough for today. Enough chatter, as my wife calls it. Hey, stop chattering. I've got to tell you one funny story, though. I said I was looking for me Expo markers. These are the Expo markers. I says to Ella, my daughter, I says, where are all my Expo markers? I couldn't find them. So I went in and I said, hey, you got one? Oh, she says, yes, I do. You got to give it back. I'm like, really? Who says that in my classroom? 150. Oh, you got to give it back. Well, okay, sure, I'll give it back. Who bought it in the first place? But I know these are school related, so Mr. Mstenzik was paid for these with all his coins in his pocket. So, all right, so let's get to work in math. This is today's Geeta. She's working at the local store here. At Dunvegan Gardens. Dunvegan's been used a little bit in town, Dunvegan Gardens, because Fort Dunvegan was a first stopping place in the Peace Country, and they've used that here as well. So, words that we know from our community and stories and these kind of things that we've been talking about. So here's Geeta. So Geeta works at a garden center. Okay, this is on page 287. Page 287, kind of wrapping up this chapter and so forth. So there's a couple other ones there, so we can, Tom in the other class maybe is buying candles for his great-grandmother's 90th birthday. It's like I'm getting flashbacks because I don't know whether we did this or not, and it's like, I think we did, but maybe 2 or 3 years ago. So Geeta, here's Geeta. So Geeta works at a garden center. She works at Dunvegan Garden Center. She plants 15 seedlings. So 15 seedlings in each row. So here's our row. Okay. And she plants 15 seedlings in this row. So that line is a row. Then she plants 7 rows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's me in my garden. I like jam-packed the last few rows. I'll never get in there, but hopefully we will. I'm doing a lot of gardening. Everybody is. Going back to the old times. First thing, plant that garden. then, put your pickles in the bottle and get her done. So yeah, 15 in each. All right. So we wanted to do that and so forth. I mean, this is our picture, right? This is our diagram when we're doing our trying to get here 15 times 7, right? We draw our diagrams, just give us our mental math in our head and get a picture of what's really going on. All right, and then we got 7 in each. So 7, what does it say? 15 seedlings in each row. No, I'm wrong. So let's stop that, Mr. Boylan, and back up. Beep, 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 beep. That was beep. Those trucks, eh? Yeah. I had a brand new truck one time, and Mrs. Boylan, she was at a restaurant, and she didn't hear the beep, 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 and she backed right into the guy's truck. Different story, eh? All right, so here's 15. 15 in each row. So let's try that again. So here's 15. We'll put our 15 up here. And 15 is in each of these rows. And we have how many groups of 15? Well, let's have a look. Let's just count and double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we don't need that one. So there's a good mistaking, right? And 7 rows, 15 in each. All right, so have a look at that. Make sense? So where the 15 are, you have imagine that there are 15 flowers in each of those rows. All right. Now we can go to the next page and we'll quickly do our math.